What is up, everybody? Jarrett from Empire of Assets here, and today we are going back to UFC. Been a hot minute since I talked about UFC, but one of the best videos I've ever done on the channel with the most views is talking about waiting to buy UFC Prism until after the release date. So I figured I should give some love to all of the UFC collectors out there. I know there's definitely not as much covering the UFC products as there is every other sport pretty much. So today I want to talk about the nicest UFC set to ever release, bar none. It's not even close, and that is Panini Ufc Immaculate 2021 that released exactly a month ago from the day I'm recording this. It's January 31st. Product came out on December 31st. So we're just going to run through the checklist, everything on here, and then maybe do a little bit on prices. I'm not going to talk too much about fighters because I just don't know a lot. It's not my area of expertise, and I just kind of lightly dabble in UFC. One big problem that I see with UFC that's really tough, well, I guess there's kind of two big ones. Fighters don't fight very often. It's really tough for a card to gain a lot of value, and there is so much riding on that fight. Somebody like Ngannou, I think this was his first fight in almost 2 years. Yes, he won, but if he had lost that fight, who knows how long you'd be waiting. Your card is probably going to lose value, and it's really tough to get that back. So that's just one thing I don't like. Everybody has a bad night once in a while, but they just fight so infrequently that if they have a bad night, you can be waiting years a lot of times to get your money back. And then the other thing just comes down to Dana White basically blackballing some fighters on their pay. I don't know the whole story, but it seems like a lot of fighters are getting underpaid. Ngannou's a perfect example. Dana White wouldn't come out and give him the belt after he just won this last interim, or the heavyweight championship from the interim champion, Cyril Gane. White wouldn't give him his belt. It's sounding like Ngannou might never fight for the UFC again. And he's a super marketable, likable guy. Seems like it would be a home run for the UFC, and they could have somebody that it was like the next Conor McGregor. But because he has kind of spoken out, I guess, against the UFC and their pay, they're not making him into the star that he could be. And personally, I just don't want to have outside influences affecting my cards. If my fighter wins, but then he never gets to fight again because of politics, just not something I want to risk money in. So just a couple of things to think about. Again, I do think you should invest in UFC cards if you really like it. You should always buy what you like. And if you know more about it than I do, maybe you know of a fighter that is looking really good and has an upcoming fight, I think it would be good to just diversify, and then maybe when they fight, if they win, sell the cards, put it into somebody else who's got a fight coming up. I think you could do very well for yourself. But now that all that's aside, let's talk about UFC Immaculate. Like I said, came out on December 31st, and it is the highest end product for UFC to ever come out. Right now it's selling for about $1,200 a box, and a box is going to get you not a lot. A box gets you, I believe, one pack of cards. Let me just double check this here. Yep, one pack per box, and there's 6 cards in a pack. So you're paying $200 roughly per card. But you are going to get every card in the pack will be numbered. The highest number card in the whole set is 99, and I believe most base cards are numbered to just 65. So not a lot of copies out there. You're going to get 3 autographs, which is great, and 2 relics. The relics I personally think are really cool. They have pieces of the mat that the fighters are on. They have pieces of their shorts, and they also have pieces of gloves all cut into cards, which I think is really neat. This is a biased opinion, but Immaculate is the best looking set out of any of the high-end Panini products, in my opinion. I like it better than Flawless. I like it better than National Treasures. I like it better than Optic and Optic Contenders and that kind of stuff. I just think Immaculate is the cleanest looking card, particularly the on-card autos. This set is split between some sticker autos, which are obviously a lot less demanded, and some on-card autos, which are very expensive and the big hits out of the product. That's why you're going to spend $1,200 for 6 cards, is those beautiful on-card low-numbered autos. So let's break down what you can actually get in each pack. I am just on Cardboard Connection. It's probably my favorite website to go to look for set lists. So the base set checklist, again, is numbered to 65. Then there's also gold numbered to 10 and platinum 101s. There's 100 fighters on this list. Contains pretty much everybody you could think of, including a couple of different rookies. I know one of the big rookies is Magomed Ankalaev. I believe that's how you say it, or Ankalaev. You also have Cyril Gaines rookie card is in here. Michael Chandler, I think, is still a rookie in this set, which rookie cards in the UFC is kind of funny because a lot of these guys have had a lot of fights before they end up being a rookie, but it is what it is. So you got 100 there. You also have rookie memorabilia autographs. So these are what is going to contain chunks of either shorts or matte material or whatever. 10 cards on this rookie. I'll run through them real quick because these are the rookies. Matt Schnell, Brandon Monroe, Cyril Gain, Dan Eag, Gilbert Burtz, Jiri Prochazka, he's the light heavyweight, Kevin Holland, Michael Chandler, Rodolfo Vieira, and Ryan Spann are in this one. Numbered to 99, red out of 25, gold out of 10, acetate out of 8, which are beautiful cards, and platinum 1 of 1. And I believe those are going to be on card and not stickers. You also have dual autographs, which I think is really neat. These are fighters that fought each other. So like the headline card, you have a Justin Gaethje autograph on the same card as a Khabib autograph. So those are really cool. There's some neat pairings there. I think those are kind of fun cards. Those are stickers though. Obviously it might be kind of tough to get two fighters to sign one card if they had fought each other, or maybe there's some bad blood there. So those are just sticker autos. There's Herald signatures. I'm not sure what these are. I'll put up an example on the screen so you guys can at least see what they look like, and then you'll probably have to check. I'm not sure if these are on card or if they are stickers. Then you have the Immaculate ink. These are gold out of 10 or platinum 101s. These ones are for sure, I'm going to say, on card. They're out of 99, I guess, is the base. Gold to 10, platinum 1. You have Immaculate milestone set. Khabib's out of 10. Masvidal is out of 25. You got a couple out of 99. And then 1 out of 75, 1 out of 49. So those are pretty rare. That was the Immaculate Milestones set. You also have Immaculate Moments, which is the same thing. Each fighter has his own number of cards produced, which is something you want to look out for because a lot of times you can kind of get a little sneaky deal on those if people think all of them are numbered to 99. Obviously, the card says it's out of 25, but just something to look out for. Some of those could be a little undervalued or overvalued depending on how many it's out of. Then you have the Marks of Greatness set. These are all numbered out of 99 for the most part. A couple of 75s and a couple of 49s on there. Then you have the Memorabilia Autographs set checklist. Again, this is what's going to contain pieces of, it says fighter worn / used. I don't know if that means it was actually used in a fight. The old school cards that were actually game used would say game worn. And it doesn't say fight worn, which I think I would feel a lot more comfortable with. Instead, it says fighter used / worn. If it's just worn, they can just pull it on, pull it off, which is a little bit disappointing. Obviously, actually stuff worn in a fight would be super, super awesome, especially because many fighters only fighting 1, 2, maybe 3 times at most a year. You can imagine how rare a glove would be if they only have 4 gloves that they can cut up to use in cards because the fighter actually only had 2 fights that year. But I don't think that's the case. However, the jury is still out on that one. So this one you have red out of 25. Holm, like Holly Holmes, out of 13. I'll put one of those up on the screen because I have no idea what that looks like, if I can find one. Some of these cards are pretty tough to find. Gold out of 10, acetate out of 8, and platinum 1 of 1. I really like that they keep the numbers and the colors to a minimum in this set, and they're also always the same. Gold's always 10, platinum's always 101, red's always 25, acetate's always 8. You then have a modern marks checklist. Again, gold out of 10, platinum 101, and then a lot of these are numbered to 99 as well. Premium memorabilia autographs. Again, same sort of thing. That is the one thing that I don't like so much about this set, is there's so many different inserts and stuff that are all basically the same thing. I wish they would just have like one giant checklist and then number them all to just 199 or something, instead of breaking it into modern marks, and then you have like memorabilia autograph versus premium memorabilia autograph. Obviously, it's probably a little nicer card if it's a premium one, but I don't think it makes that much of a difference. You also have the Immaculate Collection UFC memorabilia checklist, which is going to be fight mat. So this is where it's actually pieces of the mat. Obviously, you can make a lot of those because the mat's quite big. Would be kind of crazy if you got like a blood-stained one or something. But those are mostly out of 99. There's 34 in that set. Again, red out of 10. Gold's out of 7, so these ones are different. It says gold's out of 7 or 5, depending on who the fighter is. Platinum 101. Then you have jumbo memorabilia. These are really cool. It's a big chunk of fabric from, here's all the different things. So the jersey, which is 28 or less. A training shirt, which is 28 or less. Shorts, which are 27 or less. Gloves are 8 or less. Hoodies are 7 or less. Training shorts are 7 or less. Hats are 6 or less. A sports bra, which is out of 2, which is pretty unique. Obviously, that's probably only going to be female fighters with the sports bra card. And then they have walkout pants, 1 of 1, which is funny because pants are one of the biggest items on that list, and that's what gets the 1 of 1. I would certainly think that the hat or the glove would be the 1 of 1 instead, but it's the walkout pants. And that is 57 cards on that list. There's another material set checklist. So these ones aren't jumbo, probably just regular sized. Though you just have out of 99, and then you have gold out of 10, platinum 1 of 1. You have standout memorabilia. Again, I'm just repeating myself. I'm just going to kind of skip through the rest. Standout memorabilia is 20 cards. Swatches is 40 cards. And that is all of them. You guys can definitely read through that in more detail if you are doing some research. Then I just want to talk about some prices. Prices on these are really, really reasonable when you consider the fact that it's $1,200 a box and they're all numbered to 99 or less. Right now there is a Magomed Ankalaev. I'm sure I butchered that one, but that's just a fighter I know. I think he's like 16-1. He's got a fight coming up at the end of March, middle of March, March 12th. So that is coming up pretty soon, about a month and a half away. And you can buy a out of 65, number 6 out of 65 rookie card with the rookie card stamp on it for $30 right now. That seems like a really good deal to me. When you look at a Prism parallel of this card, they're probably a lot more than that. And these cards, they just look so good. If you don't like Immaculate, I guess show me a better looking card. But then you do have those on-card autos, like I said, going for incredible amounts. Right now I'm looking just on eBay, just scrolling through stuff, and there is a Daniel Cerrone, the Cowboy, which is a on-card gold auto with a jersey swatch numbered out of 10, and it's an SGC 10 9 auto, and it's listed for $5,000. So definitely some very expensive cards in here, but I think these are definitely underpriced compared to the Prism stuff. I don't think a ton of people maybe were following this one. Definitely, I think there are some great deals out there and a great set to look into if you are considering buying some UFC cards. That's all I got for you guys today. I hope you loved the coverage of UFC. If you enjoyed the video, consider hitting the subscribe button and giving the video a like. But otherwise, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.